Thanks for that kind introduction.
Thank you.
Can we have this slide? Okay. Good afternoon. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, thanks. So welcome to today's Cloudera. We've been a data leader for the last 15 years, and just the way we heard the panelists talk about Viksit Bharat, the country is evolving. We also evolved over the years, and we are not what we started as. So let me take this time today to explain and share with you where we were, where we are going, and what we are doing with data. So every year we get opportunity to, every year we get opportunity to meet a lot of people like you who understands and values data, who makes insightful, meaningful decision out of data, as you all believe that data is at the core of every decision making of your business. And the way business is growing, a lot of our customers are adopting newer technologies. So we heard something about how our panels from the PSUs are adopting technologies, be it data security and governance, which Lieutenant General Sir talked about it in morning, data streaming for real-time analytics, or building modern data architecture like data mesh or data fabric. So if you see, a lot of data is getting captured by our enterprises, and we are trying to build innovative solution out of it. But in this process, a lot of enterprises, what we have observed is, has created accidental architectures. What I mean by that is that to address an immediate requirement, enterprises have adopted newer technologies and created silos. They've not integrated this technology in a way where they can use it for a longer scale. To give you an example, one of the example in today's era, what we all are talking about is AI. Every board is talking about AI, and because of that urgency, enterprises are using technologies which is not integrated with the current environment, and they are creating silos. So let's discuss today about evolution of Cloudera and how we are helping our customers, and specifically in enterprise, government or PSU segment, on this journey towards enterprise AI, or what we call as future of AI. So let me just brief you about Cloudera. We have a proud history of enabling our customers and achieving amazing results out of data. We were founded by some of the brightest minds of the industry, and then we introduced Hadoop big data technology and were joined by Hortonworks immediately after that. Soon we realized that we are competing against each other. During that time, Intel saw an opportunity in Cloudera, and they made the largest investment in Cloudera at that point, before we went public, and also before we acquired an AI company called Fast Forward Labs. Later on, we joined hands with Hortonworks and created what we called as the today's Cloudera, bringing best of the both worlds, addressing our customers' requirement in managing data, analytics and AI. And finally, 3 years back, KKR and CDR shared our vision of hybrid data platform and invested in our company. We went private again, and with help of this investment and the support from the leadership, today we can say that we have built the true hybrid data platform, not only for data but analytics and AI as well. So just to give you a brief background, we play a significant role in everybody's life, be it the money which you earn, save and invest, be the car you drive, or the insurance policies you have, or even the healthcare or life sciences which you have. So every organization in all the top industries, if you see, are using our platform, leveraging it to create meaningful insights of their data. And this we've been doing for last more than 15 years. This also talks about the momentum which we have. So if you see, we have more than 25 exabytes of data under our management. It is as good as any large cloud service providers. We are the fifth largest database management in world today. Our revenue is at par with the industry. In any company which you see in data management, we have $1 billion plus revenue. And we are proud to say that global 2,000 users, customers are using our platform to make meaningful insights of data. We also did a survey with CIO magazine, and they surveyed some 600 CIOs globally, and the results are in front of you. 93% of these CIOs today feel that hybrid cloud is what they'll be adopting. There was a wave where everybody was talking about cloud, but today they've realized that they cannot be only cloud or only on-prem. It has to be a mix of both. They've started embracing hybrid and multi-cloud. 40% of them think that modern data architecture is what they need to start building on. And I'll share more in details about what we mean by modern data architecture. And finally, a lot of them have started deploying and evaluating AI. I know a lot of us are today talking and hearing about AI. So maybe the forum, the panel discussion after me will share more details about how you can leverage AI in today's environment. So this is where we are supporting all the large CIOs or the top 2,000 global customers which we are talking about. So if you see, we heard, I think Mr. 𝐂𝐥𝐨𝐮𝐝𝐞𝐫𝐚 said that we are looking at innovating and having smart metering. So this is what we believe in, empowering our customers to make what is impossible today possible tomorrow. We heard in morning about Viksit Bharat and how PSUs are a big force in developing that. So if you see, we are at every stage. I can give you a lot of examples from enterprise, but to make it more specific to today's discussion, public sector are also investing heavily and are building what we are going to see in next 10 to 20 years. And as Jaspreet mentioned, this may sound wish list right now, but it is realistic. The next step which we'll talk about is empowering our customer to make meaningful insights out of that data. And I was talking to Lieutenant General Cloudera sir in morning, and he said how police force is actually using this data and making meaningful insights or decision, which we as a citizen don't even realize how they are using it to protect us. And finally, if you see, we are here our platform is completely open and secured to help our customers to manage data and create a core portable cloud native data services for analytical environment. So we deliver hybrid data platform in a secured and governed environment. On the topic of trusted data, I think trusted insights and trusted AI starts with trusting your data. And this is what I was talking to sir in morning, and he shared that as a country we are gathering and creating a lot of data. But are we actually making sense of that data? Are we actually doing that quality and seeing that whatever data we have is making largely for the country, is it making any sense? And interesting fact he said that is that a lot of this data is actually there, and I heard somebody said that decision making in PSU is very slow. And I asked sir this question that you have data, but why are you not using this data to make decision making faster? And I think this is where we as a solution or a platform provider can collaborate with PSUs to help you to create meaningful, insightful decision out of your data. But there are few barriers which we want to talk about when you talk about trusted AI or trusted data. The first is the privacy. Can you trust your data? And can you actually use your proprietary data safety in public AI models? We heard about public and private partnership. We are deploying a lot of public cloud infrastructure. Are we creating enough trusted or private data to have security? Second barrier is reliability. Can I trust my data quality, and will it give me useful AI results? And finally, the third barrier is responsibility. Are we taking the accountability and ownership of the kind of data which we are gathering and the AI model which we are building out of it? So this is where Cloudera as a platform can support both open and closed model. We are highly open sourced. I'll discuss more about that in my next slide. But if you see, we bring in that flexibility and ability to create a cross-compare and ensure useful outcome from your trusted data. I'll not go deep into technology. I'll leave it to my colleague who will discuss more in the next session. But I was talking about open source, and we are talking about trusted data. A lot is coming out of open source, so a lot of concern is also there. But let me assure you, the idea of using open source technology is to adopt faster new technologies which is coming out from the community. Cloudera has more than 200 contributors to the open source community. 65% are part of the core team, and we are chairing more than 30 plus projects as part of the open source community. So if you ask us, we are doing a lot of participation and trying to create an environment where we allow you to give you the choice of technology which you want to deploy in your environment. We also believe in preventing vendor lock-in. So when we talk about open source technology, we allow you to create something on top of that on your own, so that tomorrow if you want to, and we were talking about Atmanirbhar Bharat. So what we are talking about is, can we develop in-house local talent which can create IPs on top of it? So that is where our platform can actually work with a lot of small scale AI companies which are coming up. We help and work closely with them to create that flexibility. And finally, support. Because of the enterprise we support, we as a company can support a lot of our customers from the open source community, and overall helping our customers to create an environment where they can deploy our platform and focus more on building workloads and use cases on top of it, rather than thinking of who will support them. These are the 4 key pillars on which Cloudera believes and provides the platform. So as you can read, we are the only true hybrid data platform today for data analytics and AI. We can support any modern data architecture. I mentioned about that earlier, be it data fabric, data lakehouse, or data mesh. We also support data management across any infrastructure, be it on cloud, on-premise, multi-cloud, or hybrid. We also ensure effortless movement of your workload and your use cases across any environment. So what we mean by that is, once you write a use case or a workload, you can write it once and use it anywhere. And that gives a lot of flexibility. Today we are talking about different industries within the public sector, and some of them are leveraging a lot of data science. We heard somebody talking about machine learning. So if you see data is coming in, ingesting, we heard about, let's say, giving an example is smart metering. Mr. Garg talked about it. The data which is coming from all these smart meters, be it IoT devices, this data needs to go somewhere, and then some marketing team needs to collect and create some report out of it. Or as a consumer, if I want to see how much data I am consuming from, or what kind of energy I am consuming, if I have to get it from my meter, as an enterprise, as a PSU, they need to provide that interface to their end customers. This is where we bring in the flexibility to our customers, And finally, security and governance, very relevant for most of the highly regulated environment. This is something which is very native to our product, and I was again had a chance to talk to Lieutenant General 𝐂𝐥𝐨𝐮𝐝𝐞𝐫𝐚 sir about it, and he did mention that governance is really important, and if we are not able to secure our data, how will we secure country? So we are working closely with a lot of regulated environments, be it telcos, be it banks or public sector utility or government organization. And this is something which is very important for most of the highly regulated environments. I'll not bore you with this technical slide, but just to give you an insight, as I talked about it, there is a legacy way of doing data warehouse. Then few years back, everybody was talking about data lake, and today everybody is talking about an amalgamation of data warehouse and data lake, which we call as data lake house. 𝐓𝐨𝐵 is at the core, and we are one of the contributor to the 𝐓𝐴𝐵 community globally. So again, bringing that flexibility to all kind of enterprises to leverage the data platform which we have. Sorry. I did mention about some of the, we are present across most of the large industries. So just to give you an insight, be it insurance, be it telco, be it manufacturing, be it public sector, we have tens of use cases across all kinds of customers, all kinds of industries. And a lot of our Indian customers are actually in advanced stage of adopting newer technologies, and we are seeing how we are influencing our global customers, where we have deployed new use cases, and that is being now replicated globally. So I have 3 examples from public sector. One is from the state of Ohio in US, where they used our hybrid platform. Second is from Brazil, where they used our modern data architecture. And finally, third is Metro Madrid from Spain, where they actually used our technology for predictive maintenance to improve service quality for their customers. So as I said, we have tons of use cases across different industries, different verticals. I request you to join us at our booth. We have a team, we are running a demo. Listen to our team, ask your questions. We'll be happy to help you and share, what we are doing with other customers. We also have our professional services and training. This is what we have realized is the way technology is evolving continuously. While a lot of our customers says that they have a huge team of data engineering and data scientists, what we've realized is they are still stuck in old legacy technology. They are not able to adapt to new technologies and leverage the capabilities of the platform. We have few good financial companies from public sector utilities who are using our PS services and training, and they've actually benefited from it. So we have this team is in India. Finally, these are large partners, some of the largest names in the industry who collaborate with us. We work closely with them, and the idea is how we can help you to create an end-to-end data platform where you can manage the entire data life cycle. So that's it from my end. Thank you. Thanks.